Well, defensively, what have you seen from the Balls? What type of issues could they pose for you?
They're good defense. They're stout up front. Inside, they got some strong, thick guys that are going to be hard to move around, and they're going to be stout in the run game, and then they're athletic on the back end. So they definitely present a challenge for us, but we're going to, attack them as best we can and come up with some ways to get some points on the board.
Aidan O'Connell, what type of conversations did you have with him leading up to his decision?
We talked quite a bit. I think he obviously had a tremendous back half of the season where really he was on fire. He was playing as good a football as anybody out there. I think you look at his QBR, he's I think maybe second or third in the country. His passing efficiency has skyrocketed. So he played some really good football the back half of the year. And, I think him coming back and having a full year to do that again and be the leader and to get on everybody's radar kind of before the year, I think that could help him for his future.
What role did you play in helping Jack land at Cal?
Nothing more than just having conversations with Jack through the process. I mean, he made the decision himself, and just throughout the whole process, we've stayed in touch and just let him know I'd be there for him to help answer any questions or to help him with anything he wanted me to help him with. Wish Jack all the best in the future, and hope he goes there and has a great end to his career, and hopefully he can one day reach his dream of playing in the NFL.
What do you like about Brady Allen and what he can bring to that quarterback position for you guys?
Yeah, Brady Allen's a guy we've been recruiting for a long time. And he had high expectations just, as a freshman in high school, just going around talking to coaches, and they all talked highly of him even before we were on him and offered him. And so everyone expected a lot of him, and I think he lived up to those expectations and maybe exceeded them. He had a tremendous senior season. He's a big guy, almost 6'6". He's more athletic than probably he gets credit for. He can move around a little bit, and he throws the ball really well. Very accurate, very quick release. Smart kid. He wants to be good. He wants to work hard. I mean, he was, right after he signed, he was asking me for the playbook. He wanted to get started. So he's going to be a good addition, add good competition to the room, and we expect big things from him.
What does he give you maybe that you don't have right now in your quarterback room?
I think he's similar to the guys that we have. I do. I think, we have some guys that have good size, that have good arm strength, that are good decision makers, smart guys. He fits right in that room, and I think he'll be good competition. I think he's going to be ready to compete very early.
David Bell, gone. What's the plan to fill that void?
Yeah, that's a big void, no doubt. When you lose your top receiver, that is a tough void to fill. We had to play one game, I believe, this year without him. Some guys stepped up. Those guys are behind him or out that we had behind him at that point in time are out as well. So opportunity. It's opportunity for some of those other receivers to show up and maybe to have to move some guys around, get them in some different spots. We've had some time to kind of tinker with that a little bit here in bowl prep. But it'll be a good opportunity for those next guys to step up.
How important is it going to be for the versatility of your receivers? Because, when you started this year, you guys had a lot of depth at the receiver position.
Yeah.
But through injuries and other factors, you're down to,
we're testing the depth at receiver. There's no
Yeah.
doubt we're testing it out. We thought we had a great, strong receiver room to begin the year that was very deep with a lot of guys that could play. And we've tested it out this year. It's funny how you look at each season, which position group's going to take the hits and take some of the injuries. We had quarterback injuries a couple years ago that the quarterback room was getting depleted. We had to test the depth. So you kind of seen that in the receiver room now. We're testing the depth, and I think we have guys that can step up and go make some plays.
Will we see guys move around a little bit more than normal? Like, a guy like TJ, can you put him on the outside?
Yeah, there's definitely some position versatility for some of our guys that we're going to try to get the top guys, the guys that we feel are the best guys out there. If they need to switch kind of the role they were playing, we'll do that.
Right.
Austin Burton's the number 2 quarterback.
Yeah, well, yeah, we're rotating both Austin and Mike through those 2 reps. Obviously, Austin's the one that's gotten on the field a little bit more to this point, but they'll both be ready to go if need be.
And lastly, the Southeastern Conference. What's it mean to play that league? You're from the state of Kentucky and SEC State.
I think we always get excited when we get to play against different conferences to see how we stack up. Obviously, the SEC. Has been known to have very good football for quite a long time now, and Big Ten is known to have really good football for quite a long time as well. So it's always fun when we can get those 2 conferences matched up and see how we compare to those guys in the SEC.